What is the story of Dr. Faustus? Dr. Faustus, a respected German scholar, is bored with the traditional types of knowledge available to him. He wants more than logic, medicine, law, and religion. He wants magic. His friends, Valdez and Cornelius, begin to teach him magic, which he uses to summon a devil named Mephistopheles. How is Dr. Faustus a tragedy? Dr. Faustus can be, hence, called as a tragedy play. Finally, in keeping with Elizabethan tragic form, Faustus gets himself in so deep, his tragic flaw or error in judgment is so egregious that it leads ultimately and necessarily to his death, thus fulfilling the fate of an Elizabethan tragic hero. Why is Dr. Faustus important? Dr. Faustus is important for many reasons, but primarily as an illustration of the dangers of Renaissance humanism. Dr. Faustus is very much the quintessential Renaissance man, a man of great learning and erudition who wants to develop all his human capacities to their fullest extent. Is Dr. Faustus a tragic hero? Dr. Faustus, the protagonist of Christopher Marlowe's great tragedy, can be considered as a tragic hero similar to the other tragic characters such as Oedipus or Hamlet. The tragic hero stands against his fate or the gods to demonstrate his power of free will. He wants to be the master of his own fate. When did Marlowe write Dr. Faustus? It was written sometime between 1589 and 1592, and might have been performed between 1592 and Marlowe's death in 1593. Two different versions of the play were published in the Jacobean era, several years later. Could Faustus have been saved? How? Faustus believes this and furthermore sells his soul to the devil. In the scenes with the good angel and the bad angel, Faustus is told that he could repent and be saved by God, but the bad angel always leaves off with the idea that it is too late, he cannot be saved. Is Faustus written in blank verse? The main plot of Dr. Faustus is written in blank verse, which is a lot less blank than it sounds. Blank verse is the fancy pants term for unrhymed iambic pentameter, which is the fancy pants term for, well, something that's fancy in and of itself. What sins does Faustus commit? The theme that Marlowe centralized in this play is the 7 deadly sins, which consist of wrath, greed, sloth, pride, lust, envy and gluttony. When we went through the play, we could see that Faustus is a man with full of pride. Pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, and it leads Faustus to commit other sins. Was this the face that launched 1,000 ships? Christopher Marlowe's lines from his tragedy Dr. Faustus, 1604, are frequently cited. Was this the face that launched 1,000 ships, and burnt the topless towers of Ilium? What is the moral of Dr. Faustus? Christopher Marlowe's Dr. Faustus is a psychological study of inner struggle. One of the most prominent themes in Dr. Faustus is the conflict between good and evil within the human soul. Marlowe's play set the precedent for religious works concerned with morals and suffering. What does Dr. Faustus want? Dr. Faustus, a well-respected German scholar, grows dissatisfied with the limits of traditional forms of knowledge, logic, medicine, law, and religion, and decides that he wants to learn to practice magic. Mephistopheles returns to Faustus with word that Lucifer has accepted Faustus's offer. Thank you. Content by Walden Educare, India.